What's up, guys? Sports Snippets. Dennis Sullivan. How the heck you doing? Here, I wanted to take a few minutes, spend some time with you to discuss the NFC Championship game. The Philadelphia Eagles will be going to Super Bowl 57. Much due congratulations to them with a very convincing 31-7 victory over the San Francisco 49ers. You do like the content of this particular video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe as well to my channel. That would be fantastic. Let's discuss, guys. This was one. There's no excuses or anything like that. Eagles clearly won this game. Yes, the Niners were at a serious disadvantage with Josh Johnson coming in. Nothing against his play at all, but he's technically their fourth-string quarterback, right? If we go to the beginning of the season and count our way back, he is technically the fourth-string quarterback. They started with Brock Purdy, which, of course, had to leave the game and then had to re-enter the game because then Josh Johnson gets injured and couldn't return. So now that I got that out of the way, which was crazy, the rest was pretty much, the second half was all Philadelphia. First half, you're looking at this Devontae Smith acrobatic catch to set up the opening score. But why the one outstanding mystery to me is the 49ers with their great coaching staff. One of the better coaching staffs in the whole league. Why did they not challenge that catch? He clearly trapped it when he hit the ground. I'm pretty sure they would have won that challenge. But credit to the Eagles. They move right up to the line of scrimmage real fast. Get that ball snapped, boom, like that. Then, moments later, the Eagles themselves challenge what appeared at first to be an incomplete pass by Brock Purdy, the play that he got hurt on when he was hit as his arm was ready to go forward. They challenge that and they win that challenge. Ball awarded to the Eagles because the team of referees would determine, correctly so, that this was a fumble. So I'm telling you right now, the challenge that happened and then the challenge that didn't happen was a tremendous difference. It was the main difference in the first half because then towards the end, you see the Eagles, they started to get that momentum back. But in the middle part of that first half, there was a little momentum on the side of the Niners. But then from that point on, then the defensive penalties destroyed them. The Niners just really did themselves in with those penalties on defense. I'm looking at my notes here. Fred Warner he left the game for a brief moment early on, but he would return. That would have been a giant loss for the 49ers, but they were fortunate that he could return. I got to tell you, so the Eagles, guys, advanced to Super Bowl 57 to play the winner of the Cincinnati Bengals, Kansas City Chiefs. Now, when you look in the box score tomorrow or whenever you look at this game online, Hurts, as in Jalen Hurts, only threw the ball for 125 yards. He didn't need to throw the ball much more than that. He would run for an additional 39 yards and a touchdown. Now, of course, as I make this video, the Eagles await their opponent, whether that be Bengals or Chiefs, as that game is getting ready to start as I make this video. Boston Scott would come off the bench. Now, he would rush for 21 yards on 6 carries and a touchdown. All 4 Eagle touchdowns were via the run. Miles Sanders, 11 for 42 and 2 touchdown runs. Kenneth Gainwell, very impressed with him. He's a big spark to this Eagle team. 14 carries, 48 yards. He also did Gainwell, two receptions, 26 yards. Devonta Smith, 2 catches, 36 yards. A.J. Brown would finish with 28 yards on 4 catches. Then you had Dallas Goedert, 5 for 23. Jack Stoll, 1 for 5. Sanders out of the backfield, 1 for 3. The Eagles, 31-7 convincingly. Niners could not. They threw the ball for like not even 100 yards total. Josh Johnson had 74 yards passing. Purdy goes 4 for 4, 23 yards. McCaffrey threw a pass on like a gadget play. So other than McCaffrey, he was the only bright spot for the Niners. 15 carry on the ground for 15 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown, the lone touchdown. But the Niners cannot get anything generated in the air. A lot of credit goes to the Eagle defense there. Kittle, a catch for 4 yards. Johnson, Kittle, a carry for 4 yards. Johnson, 2 carries, 2 yards. Deebo Samuel to try to get him involved in the running game, and then he got just destroyed on a few runs because they were right on him. I mean, there's nothing that Deebo could do. They were pretty much reading the plays when they knew Purdy couldn't really throw the ball. That created additional headaches for the Niners. Samuel, 6 carries, minus 9 yards. And then look at the receivers here. You got Samuel, 3 for 33. Kittle, 3 for 32. McCaffrey, 4 catches, 22 yards. Brandon Ayuk, who is like their second wide receiver, he's a good player, a strong number 2 wide receiver, only has 1 catch for 10 yards. That's all you really need to know there. I mean, the Niners, for lack of really being healthy, really, that's part of it. You got your 4th-string quarterback in there, and then you got Purdy, who's playing completely hurt in the game. They could not generate anything in the air. And the Eagles, as I understand it, have the best pass defense in the league, ranked number 1. Where you want to get the Eagles, whoever winds up playing them in the Super Bowls, you want to try running the football against them because they seem to have like a very average, not bad though, but an average run defense. If you got whoever plays the Eagles in the Super Bowl, you're going to definitely need to get that run established. If not established, keep going back to it as needed throughout the game. Super Bowl coming up on the 12th of February in Glendale, Arizona. So, the Eagles have only allowed 7 points in each of their 2 playoff games. When they blew out the Giants 38-7, today was 31-7. So this Eagle defense is right on the money. They're very fast. They're kind of like the Niner defense, very quick. They don't allow much on the outside. They are very, very athletic and very, very good. I tell you what, so it's the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, and the Eagles, and that running attack of Sanders, Gainwell, and Boston Scott. That's 3 pretty good running backs you got there. And, of course, Jalen Hurts. Now, do you think the Chiefs or Bengals could defeat the Eagles? I ask you that question. You tell me the answer. I think either one of those teams do have a decent chance, but let's keep in mind, guys, the Philadelphia Eagles have been on their game. They have been playing really, really good, and they deserve it. We got to give credit where credit's due. So let me know what you think, guys. It was a 21-7 game at the half, and Eagles are mainly running out the clock. The last few possessions they had, no need to keep scoring points. They could have kicked a field goal at least at the end, but they just kneeled. Minshew comes in, kneels down. He's credited with minus 2 yards rushing, but he's just on the 2 carries. He's just in the victory formation running out the clock. So let's see what happens in the AFC. I will be back soon to talk to you, and bye for now.